Picture this. February 1959, the dead of winter in the Ural Mountains of Soviet Russia. A group of 9 experienced hikers, all students from the Ural Polytechnical Institute, set out on a challenging expedition. Led by Igor Dyatlov, they were young, adventurous, and prepared for the harsh conditions. They were supposed to send a telegram by February 12th to signal their safe return. That telegram never came. When the search party finally reached their last campsite on the slopes of a mountain ominously named Dead Mountain by the local Mansi people, what they found was beyond comprehension. The tent was sliced open from the inside, as if someone was desperately trying to escape. All the group's belongings, including their warm clothes and shoes, were left behind. Footprints in the snow showed that the hikers had fled the tent, some of them barefoot or in just their socks, into the freezing -30°C night. The first 2 bodies were discovered under a large pine tree about a mile away from the camp, next to the remains of a small fire. They were dressed only in their underwear. 3 more bodies, including Dyatlov's, were found between the pine tree and the camp, seemingly having tried to crawl back to the tent. The search for the remaining 4 hikers dragged on for 2 more months. When spring finally thawed the snow, their bodies were found in a ravine, 75 meters deeper into the woods. This is where the story takes an even more terrifying turn. These 4 hikers had suffered horrific internal injuries. One woman was missing her tongue, eyes, and part of her lip. Another man had his skull crushed. A third had severe chest fractures, the kind of damage a doctor said was equivalent to the force of a car crash. And yet, there were no external signs of a struggle on their bodies. No bruises, no cuts. It was as if they had been crushed by an immense, invisible force. Adding to the mystery, some of their clothing was found to be radioactive. Other hikers in the area reported seeing strange orange spheres or lights in the sky on the night the group perished. So what happened on that frozen mountainside? The official investigation was abruptly closed, with the final report stating that the hikers died from a compelling natural force. This vague conclusion has fueled decades of speculation. Was it an avalanche? If so, why were the injuries so selective and strange? Why did they cut their way out of the tent instead of using the entrance? And why did they run downhill, away from the relative safety of their camp? Some theories suggest they stumbled upon a secret Soviet weapons test. This could explain the radioactivity and the orange lights. It might also explain the government's secrecy surrounding the case. Others point to a more paranormal explanation. The strange lights in the sky, the bizarre injuries, and the missing tongue have led people to believe they encountered something not of this world. Could it have been an alien encounter? Or perhaps a run-in with a Russian Yeti? The local Mansi people have legends of a mink, a large, ape-like creature that roams the Urals. But there were no animal tracks found anywhere near the scene, only the hikers' own footprints. Each theory has its holes, and every piece of evidence seems to contradict another. The Dyatlov Pass Incident remains one of the most chilling and perplexing unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. 9 experienced hikers went into the mountains and met a fate so bizarre, so terrifying, that nearly 65 years later, we are still asking the same question. What happened to them? The truth, it seems, was buried with them in the snow. Thanks for watching. If you have your own theories about what happened, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more dives into the unknown.